Alright, so hopefully you can tell I got a new camera and we're gonna be working on this. Right now I got the headlights up. I found out how to manually put them up in a service mode. I guess that's what it's called. Haven't figured out how to put them down, but that's okay. We need them up to work on it. So today we're gonna rebuild the actuator seals. I guess it's just one seal and then the dust boot. So that will be fun. Let's get to that. Step one to replacing the seals on the headlight actuators is to pop them up. Already did that. So is going to be removing this hood pin or hood prop so I can slide the hood a little forward, and then that will allow me access to pull the actuators from here. Alright, got the hood latch undone. Gonna try to figure something out with these jack stand pull things. Alright, so we're going under. And this is the bottom side of the passenger headlight. So try to get my light in here so I can touch. So basically that little screw thing is what I pressed to pull it up. So it looks like I gotta disconnect some of these springs and rods. I'll try to walk you through exactly what I'm disconnecting, because I know you don't have to do everything in here. So I unhooked the springs, I undid the pin, and now I'm ready to unbolt the actuator. Okay, so this is the pin, and then the springs connect in the little grooves, and then this cotter pin is basically what holds it together with the washer. But yeah, you gotta struggle with it to get it out, but now it should be relatively simple. Just 4 bolts, and then I can fish the actuator out. Alright, got the 4 bolts removed, gotta undo this vacuum hose, and I think that's the only vacuum line I gotta undo, and then I should be able to wiggle this out somehow. Alright, here's the actuator, it's all out. Actually, it had that gold color. I'm assuming this is original. No idea. Honestly, don't really care, or doesn't really matter. Can't do it with one hand, but I kind of think this is working. I think it was just so old that it was kind of locked up and it needs some wiggling and persuasion to free up. But we're gonna do this one. You see the dust boot is torn. Maybe it's torn on the other side. We'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the other side out, and then we'll get to putting the new seals on. So I won't show you any of that. But alright, got them both out now. They both kind of seem the same, look the same. Nothing special to it. Oh, and there was another vacuum line. There's one vacuum line on this side and one vacuum on the other side, so makes sense. Alright, now let's go put the seals in. Alright, here we are. I got the headlight actuator all painted up. Just painted black because it's what I have. And I think black looks good on these. So if I remember right, just from watching videos and reading up about it, I gotta pull off the rod that's threaded, kind of like a tie rod is, I guess. So that's gonna take some creativeness in order to get it out, because I'm sure it's pretty stuck in there. Once I get it out, I'll be able to pull the seal out. And I already took the dust boot off. That was pretty simple, so I didn't show you that. Got it off. Seemed to be about 14 turns off, but it might have been bottomed out. Not sure. Alright, so now I'm just gonna get this seal out, and then we can... this is like the container for the seal down there, so we'll get that out. And I'm gonna need vice grips or pliers for that. Alright, hopefully you can see. Taking the seal, spray a little WD-40. And hopefully this goes in smoothly. Oh, got my hands. See if I can do this one-handed. Think I got it. Not bad. So it was a little tricky to get it started, but once you get started, it's good. And just like that, we got the retaining seal and the dust boot on. Retaining seal super easy, just use the little clips to put it in place and dust boot just slides over. So now I just gotta thread the rod on, and then this is ready to go back in. And off camera, I'm gonna put together the other actuator. Skipped a little bit, but got the actuators in, both sides, fully rebuilt and painted black. Now let's see if this car turns on first try.